Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
12 seconds remaining, Jackson. Time it out!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
It's varsity girls lacrosse action, and it's right here, right now, here on LDTV Sports. It's the Washington Township Minutemen against the Seneca Golden Eagles. How you doing, everyone? I'm Jack Watson, joined by Mr. Sam Myra. Now, Sam, what do you see in this matchup?
Well, what I see is a youth movement, but there will be no shortage of talent out here. Two traditionally good programs, off to good starts. Washington Township at 2-3, but 3 quality losses, if there is such a thing. Seneca out of the gates at 5-2.
I look forward to an excellent matchup indeed. We'll be right back after these messages.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford, 609-654-4023. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000. extension 8680, or by email jmelagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome to Seneca High School. Come one, come all lacrosse fans. It's going to be a good one today. The Washington Township Minutemen visiting the Seneca Golden Eagles. It's Jack Watson and Sam Myra in the booth for you today.
Yeah, we're certainly looking forward to a good match today. I'll tell you what I like about Washington Township is their intelligence, the tradition of their program, longtime coach who happens to be a Shawnee High School graduate and a former player there as well, running a consistently good program over the years.
And I also think it's important to note that the Seneca coach, Morgan Crothers, played at Cherry Hill West and at Rowan University as well. And with that, we take it to our AXA Equitable Keys to the Game. And AXA Equitable has been providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. That number is 732-452-7275. Now let's see those keys, shall we? For Washington Township, they're going to need to run a base attack and defense with confidence.
Well, certainly they, defending comes first traditionally for Washington Township, and they're going to have goal scorers, but they are first going to look to defend the Seneca attack.
And one of the most vital points in the game of lacrosse, Seneca's going to need to stop the fast break from happening.
Well, Washington Township's going to be quick in transition. They're going to look to get the ball out quickly and get over that half-field line and get a numbers-up situation that Seneca will not be able to afford with consistency.
And both teams need to play with intensity and intelligence.
Well, always, always, always. You know, you want to be smart. You want to be yourself. You want to play the game the right way.
Those are your AXA Equitable keys to the game. Lots of things to watch for in this game. What stands out to you, Sam?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm really curious to see how Washington Township responds coming on the road. They got here a little late. Are they ready to play? Are they prepared? My guess is yes. With the veteran coach, I think she'll have them ready. And with Seneca, this is a big test for them. Again, you need to not look at the record of Washington Township, and Seneca can't look at that and say, okay, you know, they're off to a slow start, because they're not. They've had a quality schedule, and they have some quality wins, and their losses were against formidable opponents.
And on the Seneca side of things, I'm seeing a lot more familiar names. Megan Drum, the captain, has been with the program for 4 years, a senior now. And with that, we'll take it to our AXA Equitable Sideline Report. AXA Equitable has been providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. And once again, that number is 732-452-7275. Now let's send it down to Sam Voro with our Sideline Report. Sam?
Thanks, Jack. I talked to Coach Crothers from Seneca before the game today, and she told me the team's feeling good, and she's hoping to slow the pace of the game and continue to communicate on defense today. And I also talked to Coach Stockel from Washington Township, and she says she's looking forward to playing Seneca and considering this game a benchmark for the season to find out where the team stands after this game. They are going to use speed and continue to move the ball quickly, and she's hoping that defense will actually slow down Megan Drum. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Sam. As the wind picks up here at the notoriously windy Seneca High School grounds, something you're definitely used to, Sam, after teaching here.
And as a soccer coach, yeah, we certainly we're ready for the wind. We expect the wind, and we usually figure it's about 5 or 10 degrees cooler out here in the spring and in the late fall than it would be off the field. It's pretty open.
And it would certainly feel that way. Do you think that would affect the play here today?
Well, I don't think a whole lot. I think the players will adjust. You know, luckily we were coming off a real cold preseason that they've had, so for them this feels pretty darn good even with the wind.
It does indeed. When I came here, it was around 68 degrees, good conditions, a nice cool breeze. It should be great lacrosse weather.
Yeah, we sure hope so.
And some things that I'm looking out for, especially on the offensive front for both squads, good shot selection. You know, we see a lot of passing around in the game of lacrosse, definitely waiting to take the perfect shot, whether it's a top shelf snipe or if it's just a ground ball shot.
Yeah, teams will be looking for their opportunities early, and they, you know, you want to be patient, you want to have the right attack, but also you want to take your chances when you have them and not pass up good chances because you don't know when the next one's going to come.
And do you expect a more conservative approach there with this Seneca squad?
I don't look at Coach Crothers as conservative. I think she's going to come right after him, to be honest, even with her younger crew out there.
Especially with those attackers, and they certainly live up to their name in this modern game.
Yeah, that's for sure. Seneca's going to be, you know, looking to put early pressure on the goal, and I think that's what they want to do. They want to get Washington Township on their heels before Washington Township realizes what happened here.
And you hear the term lacrosse IQ thrown around a bit, and they're definitely going to need to utilize that, especially coming up against this Washington Township team, who's been known to be very aggressive as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Aggressive, experienced coaching staff and some experienced players. You need to be smart. You need to read the other team, see what kind of defense they're in, see what's going to work, see how you can open them up.
And we see our officials presenting the sticks to the players. And we see Washington Township here rushing out, arriving just moments ago. And they're ready to get underway after taking the long journey from Washington Township out here to Tabernacle.
Yeah, that kind of stretches the perimeters of the Olympic Conference, I believe, for Washington Township,
and
coming south and east.
And when you win in a division like this, it's definitely all the more satisfying when you win on the road. And the home team is definitely looking to capture a victory today. The Seneca Golden Eagles in the huddle to start off the game. And we should have the opening face-off very soon here at Seneca.
There we see Krista Hines warming up.
Sophomore goaltender for the Golden Eagles. Coach Crothers having a few words with her girls. We get a look at the Washington Township sideline.
What they're doing, checking the pockets of the sticks, making sure they're not too deep, gaining an unfair advantage.
A couple of players using spare sticks there, just in case something happens. And in just a few moments, we should be underway as we see the Seneca squad on the opposite side of the field raising their sticks, almost ready to get underway. So I'm looking at Coach Crothers' record right now as some noise being made by the team. She's 69-29 on her career, and that's definitely nothing to scoff at. Not too shabby.
No, that's a good 7-year career for Coach Crothers at this point. And also, you could tack on another 5 wins, so she's up to 74 wins against 31 losses.
And last year, the Golden Eagles were 7-10. This year, they're 5-2, definitely making some improvements. You know, kind of getting a feel for the game, especially with some of their younger players, which we are going to see a lot of today.
Yeah, and as I said, they are young, but some of these young kids have they have experience behind them.
It's okay.
We're close to the opening face-off here, and who do you expect in the dot today?
Well, I'll tell you, what I'm curious to see are the draws and see who dominates on them, because it's such a big part of the game. So I think this first draw is going to be a little telling.
The Golden Eagles appear to be ready, and so do the Minutemen. So I'm seeing lots of juniors, lots of sophomores on both rosters. Do you think they see starting time at least?
Yeah, I believe they do. Like I said, there's not a lot of seniors on either roster, which is a little unusual. But the player athletes, the student athletes are gaining valuable experience. Seneca in particular is starting 2 freshmen.
And out there in the dot for the Golden Eagles, it's Samantha Scarpello.
Well, Samantha, talented athlete, 3-sporter here. She's played soccer, she plays basketball, and lacrosse, I believe, is her go-to sport. But she's a force everywhere she is.
The opening face-off, and we are underway here at Seneca High School. It's won by Washington Township, and they will wind it around center field here. Seeing some action now. Trying to move it along the side there. Dropped it, picked the ground ball right up. That was Deanna Balasma, I believe you pronounce it.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good sign for Township because they play a lot of their games on turf, so they got to get used to the natural grass out here as well, and all the imperfections that come with it.
And now weaving her way in the shot,
move.
she scores! And an early goal for the Washington Township Minutemen. I saw a huge hole there, huge gap in the defense.
Yeah, there didn't seem to be any coverage behind. The girl broke her defender down, her Seneca defender down, and there was nobody there to step up.
So way less than a minute in to our 25-minute interval.
That's a good start for Township, obviously, especially with the late arrival and a little bit of a shortened warm-up. They come right at it. And it all starts with the win of the draw.
And now let's take a look at our Cherry Hill Nissan replay of this past goal. Cherry Hill Nissan on the web at www.cherryhillnissan.com. And now we see the ending of that goal. It was very, very quick. The pacing of it was very fast. And that's definitely something that they've capitalized on.
Yep, not the start the Golden Eagles wanted, but they will regroup, and they're on the attack now.
Behind the net, Dani LaSaint. She'll weave her way in on the pass to Julia Ferranti. And now rushing in on net, but she'll decide to pass, and it goes way over the head of a couple of Golden Eagles. And finally back in the possession of LaSaint. Moving on in the shot, she scores! The Seneca Golden Eagles are on the board.
Well, that's a good answer by Dani LaSaint, an individual effort for the most part. And Dani's another multi-sport athlete, playing soccer in the fall. She's a talented track athlete in the winter, and here she is, equaling Township's start.
Now let's take a look at our Cherry Hill Nissan replay of Seneca's goal. We'll have that for you in just a few moments, but right now we're back into action. The opening faceoff this time appeared to have been won by Seneca, but scooped up, and
it gets back.
It's LaSaint again.
And there's Scarpella.
She'll move her way in, takes it to the back. So they'll just plant themselves down there and give it back to the lone goal scorer, LaSaint. Sort of in a halting moment here. LaSaint moves in, she's checked, loses the ball, picks it back up. I believe that'll be a violation.
That's going to be a real good opportunity for Dani LaSaint. Look for a couple steps and a shot. More than a couple, and she just goes high.
Just roofed it over the net. But Seneca will retain possession. They'll get another chance off of the stick of Maddie Schultz.
That's Maddie Schulte. She very, very talented athlete here at Seneca as well. Excelled on the hardwood this basketball season for the Renegade, or for the Golden Eagles.
And play resumes. Schulte's got it now. The pass on the inside. The shot, and it's behind the net. It deflected off of a stick on the way back there, and Seneca has got it again.
Well, that was a good build-up by Seneca and a very good opportunity, and just missing.
Moving in, doesn't lose it, but takes the shot anyway, and it bounces its way away from the net. Megan Drum just a little shy there. Now Schulte.
That's a great move.
She scores!
Unfortunately, I believe it might be. No, it is going to count.
It? I believe it counts.
It does. The flag was up. The goal was good. That was Maddie Schulte striking for the Golden Eagles.
And now the Golden Eagles, after being down one, are now up 2-1 with a pair of unanswered goals. We're back at the opening faceoff. It's one thrown away and won by Washington Township, but quickly scooped up by Seneca. It's Schulte again. A whistle here. And that'll slow down play. The pass to Drum.
Megan Drum in transition.
Oh, and she's checked. That'll be a violation, and Seneca retains. Drum will start out with it. Drum is off. The shot, she scores! Right where Mama keeps the peanut butter, top shelf, right side, you better believe it. 3-1 Golden Eagles.
Well, that was all Megan Drum there. She is a force when she comes down in transition with her speed and her athleticism. And she drew the foul, and then she calmly found her spot.
Now we'll take a look at our Cherry Hill Nissan replay of that snipe. See, coming off of the violation there, stoppage of play, just takes it all on her own, picked her corner, knew right where she was going. We're back at the face-off dot. Little under 5 minutes gone by. Fight for the ball, and it's going to go in the direction of Washington Township. So they'll start out with it, and they're off to the races now. Township racing down, but good defense by Schulte, and she loses it. A violation, though. And starting up with it now.
Tough angle for Township. They opt to build the attack.
Alyssa Liberto taking that one up, and they'll pass it around the circuit here. Wheeling around now is Bridget Lamania. And now weaving on in. Decides to slam on the brakes, though. And we'll get a whistle. So Jillian Calandra will start out with it.
Calandra have a very good opportunity here.
Ooh, and it sails high and wide.
I believe Seneca might have come in too early. And they did indeed.
Allie Gorman gets it back. Gorman moves in. Alone, the shot. And picked right back up, and she scores.
That was a real good initial save, and I just think she lost sight of the ball there.
I think a lot of players lost sight of it, but picked it right back up and put them back within one.
Calandra found it.
And now let's take a look at our Cherry Hill Nissan replay of this goal. See, they've been operating quite frequently from that stoppage and, going point. It's a very effective way of scoring, it seems. And now racing down is Kersetter. Looked like she was going to take the shot there, but she'll move in a little deeper. The shot, she scores! And the Golden Eagles take it right back.
Well, that's a great answer by Seneca, and they've done that twice now today.
It seemed like it was only around 10 seconds after the previous goal. And now let's take a look at that one again with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay. See, it's them in transition, and Kersetter just slams it home. Nothing more to be said about that one, as it is 4-2 Golden Eagles. Face-off won by the Golden Eagles. It's Megan Drum now. She loses it, and due to the checking violation, it will be Seneca ball.
Yeah, the draw for Seneca has been very successful, with Scarpella getting it high and Megan Drum using her reach.
The pass deflected off of a stick, I believe was Scarpello's, and now it's a fight for the ball. It's Washington Township, the victor. A stoppage here. And they'll get a chance to be off to the races as well. Alyssa Liberto with the ball. She'll pass it down to Deanna Balsama. Balsama takes it in on her own. And she finds an open space. Moving on in. The shot, she scores! And this one has come off the rails. 7 goals in this first interval here. 4-3 the score now, and Washington Township pulls back within one after the Seneca goal.
Yeah, things are wide open. I'm sure both coaches.
And now we take a look at our Cherry Hill Nissan replay. So we see her weave right in, no passes, just takes it in on her own. Picks a corner and slams it home.
Yeah, there's been no shortage of offense. I would think as a coach, both the coaches are a little frustrated with the defensive side, but must be pleased with the offensive side.
Face-off victory by Washington Township, and they will operate within their offensive zone. They pass it around. It's on the ground now, up for grabs, and it's Washington Township fighting for it, but it is them in the end, as Seneca was just a little aggressive there. Now the pass out, they'll throw it around the circuit, as Liberto was leading the charge there. Moving on in. Couple of Washington Township Minutemen were.
And it's good defending by Seneca.
Couldn't get the shot off, and it scoops right up by Scarpello. She's charging down all on her own.
She's got drum. Now it's closed down, and Seneca will begin their attack.
The Golden Eagles slow it down by a large degree. They're in the driver's seat now with their 4-3 lead. Now trying to weave around Kersetter. Now Drum. Kersetter passes out to Schulte. She's still got it. Heavy defense from Township.
Yeah, Township doubling up. Maybe a little over-aggressive.
Illegal move by Washington Township. And now starting back is Schulte. And she'll pass it, deflected and intercepted.
That's going to be a foul on Seneca.
So Township starts out with it. Passing it the width of the field. Now waiting with it behind the net. She'll park herself there. Deflected, ooh. Looks like one of the players down there hit their head on Township.
Yeah, looks that way. That's going to take Sam Scarpella out of the game.
And I believe the Minutemen will get a man advantage. They're operating within their own offensive confines right now, in very good position to tie this game up. Let's see if it happens. And now waiting back for it, Iris Shuck. Shuck waits, the shot, and a save. And a whistle.
Looks like a crease violation.
Hines handled that well, as Krista Hines makes another stop. Another whistle as Seneca was wheeling back with it. They'll get a chance on offense now.
Well, it's good to be on offense when your number's down. Hopefully kill the penalty.
Bedner will slam on the brakes. A little bit of discussion going on with the referees here. Now LaSainte's got it. She'll pass it out to Kersetter.
That's a good pass.
And there's a violation here. Starting back with it, Seneca.
That's going to be a great opportunity for Maddie Schulte, who drew the foul.
Schulte all alone, the shot, and it's deflected away, and it will trickle out of bounds.
It's a big save by Cross.
Keep running with the ball, girls. Help me! Megan, help!
And Zoe Weber with it now for the Golden Eagles. Drum's got it, and now it's LaSainte. The Golden Eagles pass it around, and now LaSainte takes it in on her own. A whistle now, and Danny LaSainte will get a chance on her own.
10 seconds.
LaSainte's second year starting, and she's already made an impact in this game as she has a goal to her name. Now LaSainte will just pass it away.
And we are even up on numbers as Sam Scarpella comes on after the penalty.
Schulte
That's-
double teamed, leaving Drum open. Drum moves in, the shot, she scores! And the Golden Eagles lead is now 2.
Well, that was a good penalty kill by Seneca, especially to do it on the attack. Waited patiently, and then when they had numbers even, they strike immediately.
Now let's take a look at that one again with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay. Excellent pass there, noticing that Drum was wide open, and she takes advantage of it completely. 5-3 Golden Eagles now, and they're defending their home turf with a vengeance. A timeout called now, and both teams will have a word.
Well, both teams came out swinging. There's no doubt about that. There wasn't any conservative play. It was just, we're going after you. We're coming after you.
And I think the tone was set very early in the first interval we have here. And it was, I believe, Washington Township who really started it out with that first goal just a minute in, setting the tone, the pace for this game. You know what? We're coming out swinging. This is going to be an all-out barn burner.
Yep, there's no doubt about it. And Seneca with the great answer on 2 different occasions.
12:47 to go. And the Golden Eagles with a 5-3 lead, but we've seen how quickly a 2-goal lead can close into a 1-goal lead so far.
Yeah, we certainly have. You can score bunches.
And they certainly appear to come that way, as 8 goals have been scored in total. So anything particular you see in Seneca's strategy in the penalty kill we just saw?
Well, you know, the best thing to do in a penalty kill is to get possession of the ball, which they did, and then be patient with it, which is what I'm very impressed with. They were patient. They didn't go for the shot, which could have turned into a turnover, and then numbers up for Township on the attack. So, you know, that's the dream, to win possession on a penalty kill and to kill it while you have the ball.
So Township's record last year was 6-11, and the way that they score, you would definitely say, Sam, as you would say, that there would be sort of valiant losses, you know, very good losses.
Yeah, they play a very, very strong schedule, as does Seneca. So there's no such thing as oh my God, we can't compete when we go out of our league, because they're playing great competition day in and day out.
And both teams out of the huddle, and they're ready to start in the face-off dot.
It'll be Scarpella for Seneca. The familiar look has been for Drum.
And it's up in the air, won by a tall Washington Township.
Yeah, that time Seneca opted to have Drum in the attacking end.
And hanging out there, play resumes. Township works it in from around the net, looking to bring more of that aggression back that worked for them in the beginning. The pass in front, the shot deflected away. And that threat is nullified.
Township on the attack again with a good hustle.
Now rushing away, good defense there, but it's going to be a violation. And now with an open opportunity, it's going to be Balsama again.
And Balsama, no stranger to this position. Oh, she goes way high, but it still will be Township ball.
The Minutemen have it again. Waits
Nice.
and passes to Balsama, and now it's all the way out in the right-hand corner.
It's a good pass, but Seneca's right there.
They've seen the one-timer before, and it's success. Now the pass weaving in, and she decides to wheel around the back. But a pass to the front, and was that a crease violation? Or no, I think it's going to be on Seneca.
Yeah, it's going to be advantage Township. Tough angle, but pretty good spot as far as proximity to the goal.
Liberto, the shot, and a save.
Krista Hines with a great job in goal for Seneca. Here comes a very speedy Kerstetter.
And now it's LaSainte.
Another speedster.
She finds way in the shot. Was that in?
That was a goal.
Oh, it's a goal.
I'll tell you, Danny LaSainte struck so quick, I don't think anybody, including her own teammates, knew.
Wow. An excellent shot there. Well, none of us really knew it was in. I didn't even know she took a shot. It was excellent wrist work.
Oh, fantastic.
You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of the last goal in the 2010 Stanley Cup Finals that was kind of hanging out in the back of the net. Let's take a look at it again with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay.
Yeah, she whips it right in a tough angle. And it all started in the defensive transition by Kerstetter, who comes out with speed and gets it to LaSainte with more speed or equal speed. And then what a great shot with a difficult angle. And she's not finished.
And it doesn't appear that way, Sam, as she's back at work. So the Golden Eagles slow it down a little bit. And Scarpella passes to Kerstetter. Schulte now. She'll look to move it in deep. Looks for the open player and finds it. And Seneca will work it with a 6-3 lead, doubling Washington Township.
Patience shown by Seneca, and they could afford to.
And the pass to Drum now. Had herself a goal earlier. She was wide open last time. They won't make that same mistake again, so she's going to have to work.
Yeah, Drum is not going to be left alone too often, if at all. But Seneca with the multifaceted attack, so it's difficult for Township just to cue in on one person.
And now Kerstetter. Looked like she wanted to take a shot there, but instead passes to Ferranti.
She did a good job testing the waters, and a couple defenders came up, and she wisely brought it back out.
And Lasaint works it in from her wheelhouse. She's behind the net looking for the outlet, but tough defense. Double teamed by Washington Township. She goes to the other side. The shot, and it's deflected away. And now the Washington Township Minutemen will get back to work on offense. Oh, it's taken back.
Turnover.
And now
And
Drum
that's
in
gonna
it.
be one.
The shot and a save. Right in
Great
the,
opportunity.
right in the breadbasket.
Well, I love the way Seneca defended in their attacking end and had a real good opportunity, but a good save by Emily Cross, who held her spot. And nothing is coming easy for Township as Seneca continues to put pressure.
And now Seneca will have Carly Samuel with it now. Samuel slams on the brakes, gives it out to Drum, and Seneca will take their time, knowing they're in control in this game with this commanding 3-goal lead. Faking going left was Kerstetter, and she'll go right instead, but a wall of Township defenders is there.
Yeah, both teams doing a good job doing what they need to do right now. Township doing a good job defending. Seneca moving around, looking for opportunities when they're there, but not forcing anything. There's a pick set by Schulte for Kerstetter.
She gets rid of it, and it's on the ground, and Washington Township takes it back. They'll try not to turn it over this time as a stoppage here. Just over 6 to go. And Township will try to get themselves back within 2.
We had a whistle earlier across the field.
And they'll have to start back from center.
That's a tough pass to handle, but it might just stay in. Compliments of the grass, natural grass.
And working it from behind the net, it's on the ground now. Angled away and scooped up by Allie Gorman. Had that big chance on her own earlier.
Yeah, I like Gorman has that change of speed where she can get by you.
And now pivots and spins the shot. She scores, it's in. And Township is back within 2.
That was Casey Schultz on the goal for Township.
Another confusing play there, as not many of us were sure what happened. And let's have another look at that one. Cherry Hill Nissan replay. Moves on in from the left side.
Well, that's a good move.
Pivots and spins around. Krista Hines was searching for it and found it in the back of the net.
Not where you want to find the ball if you're the goalkeeper.
The Golden Eagles still wield the 6-4 lead, but it is 6-4, and that is key now. The opening faceoff still yet to have a winner, and it is Washington Township. The referees decide.
So the draws have gone back and forth. Neither team has totally dominated. And here comes a real good opportunity. Defend it very well.
It was our goal scorer again, Casey Schultz. And now Township will wheel around with it. It's on the ground now. Kerstetter looked to pick it back up, but
And just about had it.
and the pass out to center on the ground again.
That's a tough pass. And Township continues to struggle with the ground balls.
It's Scarpello picking that one up. Scarpello racing down, but she'll slow up a little bit. Kerstetter now. And Schulte. Now racing out to the right side, she'll give it a pass. Carly Samuel with it now. She'll pass to Drum. Drum to Kerstetter. Both have goals to their names in this one. And she'll try to find another, but another wall of Washington Township defenders.
You know, both teams showing a balanced attack. Township with 4 different goal scorers. Seneca the same.
Seneca looking to take one back here, and it winds up in the stick of Emily
That's
Cross.
a good outlet pass.
And
Megan
now,
Drum does a good job to get back and just can't quite get it.
and now a big shot
That's
there,
a big save.
tipped away by Krista Hines. The Golden Eagles, however, will pivot. And a whistle now. Golden Eagles, lots of pressure being experienced from Washington Township. And now LaSainte back on her way down. She will pass to Julia Ferranti.
That'll be interesting to see what Seneca does here with under 2 minutes.
Big crowd in front of the net, lots of confusion, perfect for a goal.
Just high, but Seneca will retain with the hustle of LaSainte. I believe it's not LaSainte. That's Carly Samuel.
Samuel with the pass behind the net. And that is where they will set up shop for these remaining few moments.
Oh, a good idea, just missing.
Schulte with it now. Moves around, double teamed, and she picks up the call. Under 1 minute to go now. And the Golden Eagles will start with it.
Pretty good opportunity for Schulte. Tough angle.
Can't get it to fly.
Yeah, she was looking and just missing Kerstetter.
And the pass. LaSainte. She's still got it. The shot, and it's on the
just
ground.
wide. But again, it will be Seneca. Would love to end the half with an exclamation point of a goal.
Just seconds remaining here in the first. Planting herself in front of the net was Scarpello, and now Drum picks up the call.
Oh boy, great opportunity here for Seneca.
Megan Drum with a wide open opportunity. Can she capitalize?
She does.
Yes, she can. With just 22 seconds to go, the Seneca Golden Eagles make it a 3-goal lead again. The score 7-4. Megan Drum second. Let's have another look with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay. And now starting back from where she has lots of success, Megan Drum puts it home. and puts that Seneca tally all the way up at 7.
That's going to be Township ball. They're going to get one last chance at it. This will be a big opportunity for Township, and if you're Seneca, you want to get the hold and not let Township have momentum going into the half, as we're in the final seconds of the first half.
Now the pass in front of the net, a good opportunity, and they capitalize.
That was a great cut and a great pass and catch and finish.
Just textbook there from Washington Township. Very well done in the concluding moments of the first half. Just a couple seconds to go, the horn will sound. And the opening faceoff won by Seneca.
Well, good opportunity here in the final seconds.
Scarpello races down.
She might just have one. Oh, and unfortunately.
So Seneca will not get that 4-goal lead, but they still have a very comfy 3-goal lead in this high-octane, high-scoring first half. So the score 7-4 in favor of the Golden Eagles, defending their home turf quite well. A very aggressive offensive approach from both squads, but it seems to be paying off for Seneca the most.
Yeah, thus far, Seneca doing a good job. But Township, answering, doing a great job answering there when you thought the half was just about going to be finished on Seneca's goal. Here comes Township under 20 seconds and a great cut, catch, shot, finish. And then Seneca comes right back under 5 seconds and almost gets a goal by Sam Scarpello, just losing at the end.
And there's our score after 1. We'll be right back with another half of girls lacrosse.
DemandDeborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com.
Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023.
For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. Beginning with the 2015-2016 school year, the Lenape Regional High School District is adopting a new 4-day rotating schedule. This schedule results in many added benefits for students, including increased instructional time, fewer course conflicts, and additional opportunities for character and community building. Before detailing the new schedule, let's first review the previous 13-period schedule that was used throughout the district. This schedule includes 4 42-minute classes, periods 1, 2, 3, and 13. The remaining 9 classes are composed of even-numbered periods, which are 25 minutes, and odd-numbered periods, which are 12 minutes, and a 5-minute break between each for students and staff to pass from one room to another. These abbreviated periods allow for the staggering of student lunch periods throughout the day. When students are not eating lunch, They remain in the same classroom for an even period, an odd period, and the 5-minute break between. This time adds up to 42 minutes, the same as the other 4 standard class periods. However, this schedule does present limitations, particularly in course availability for students. In most cases, the lunch period a student has dictates the courses available to them. For example, if French 3 was only offered during period 5-6, only students with 4th period lunch could take the class, without being forced to take a split study hall to fill in their schedule, and thus only attending 7 instructional periods. A solution to this scheduling conflict could be to change the period that French 3 is offered, but solving one student's conflict potentially creates conflicts for hundreds of other students. Another drawback with the previous schedule is that students and faculty spend a great deal of time each day just getting from class to class. Due to the 13-period school day, and allowing 5 minutes to get from one room to another, the previous schedule had 45 minutes of passing time each day. Add to that a 10-minute homeroom and 25-minute lunch period, and there are 80 minutes per day that are unavailable for instruction. The new 4-day rotating schedule has 2 main instructional wheels, separated by a 50-minute lunch and learn time. In the AM wheel, periods 1 through 4 meet before lunch, an average of 4 times per week on a daily rotation. In the PM wheel, periods 5 through 8 meet after lunch, an average of 4 times per week, also on a daily rotation. Each instructional period grows from the previous 42 minutes to 57 minutes. By increasing the instructional time, teachers have more time to direct active learning and instructional strategies like group work, collaboration, peer editing, labs, and hands-on projects. With fewer classes meeting per day and only 20 minutes of passing time needed, the new 4-day rotating schedule has less than half the time spent getting from class to class than the previous schedule, resulting in 25 minutes reclaimed for more meaningful activities. When added to the traditional 25-minute lunch, the result is a 50-minute community lunch and learn period. Lunch and learn is not only a time for the school community to eat and refuel, but an opportunity for students to get extra help from teachers, catch up on assignments, and meet with clubs and organizations. Many students cannot stay after school for extra help, have other obligations, or simply don't want to miss the bus. Students are more apt to get involved when time is built into the school day. Students also have the ability to eat lunch with whom they want to, rather than whom they're scheduled with, in numerous areas around the school. Areas like the Media Center will be accessible for students to meet with peer study groups and research projects. Teachers can choose to be available for extra help. Volunteer activity advisors can hold their club meetings. TV broadcasting students can produce daily news shows. Students can get a head start on their homework. The community lunch and learn can be as great as the staff and students make it. The Lenape District respects students and knows that when given the opportunity, they will make responsible decisions that will help to develop their character and leadership. To review, in the new 4-day rotating schedule, every class meets an average of 4 times per week, but for longer, more concentrated periods of time. There are fewer course conflicts, and by not having all 8 classes meet each day, more time is spent on instruction rather than walking the hallways. The new community lunch and learn allows students to direct their free time based on what they need. It fosters a family atmosphere that promotes self-direction, independence, responsibility, and accountability. Our high school courses prepare students for academic success in college. The 4-day rotating schedule can help prepare them too. It provides a natural transition from the traditional 7 or 8 period schedule, where every class meets every day, used by most middle schools, to a schedule that will better prepare students for some of the otherwise intangible skills needed for college, like making wise, independent decisions on a daily basis.
Welcome back to action here at Seneca High School. We're a couple seconds into the second, and a big shot from Kerstetter, and it's out of bounds.
Well, Seneca comes out with the right idea. They win the draw. Aaron Kerstetter going aggressively to the goal, And just a good goalkeeper save prevented her from scoring.
And now it's Lasainte from behind the net. Looking for the outlet pass. Can't find one yet. Loses the ball, but picks the ground ball right back up. And now it's Ferranti. Maddie Schulte has it. Megan Drum now.
Megan Drum looking to get offensive here. She takes past 1, 2, goal.
And that's the way you do it, ladies and gents. I believe that's a hat trick for Megan Drum. Her third goal, and the lead is now 3. Eight to 5 the score now.
Well, I really have to compliment Seneca. They could have been dwelling on that goal at the end of the first half, but they nothing doing at all. They come right down. They win the draw. Aaron Kerstetter has a great opportunity on goal. And then Megan Drum finishes with a goal.
And now the opening draw following the goal. Oh, and one Township player goes to the ground, but Township recovers with possession. Scooping it right back up now. Balsama. Township gets it around. But some double teaming action there on Jillian Calandra.
Yeah, Seneca doing a good job recognizing Calandra's talents.
Couldn't handle the pass for a second there, but picks it back up, recovers nicely.
Good pass, just can't be handled.
And now open, and a violation here. It's going to be on Seneca. And starting back with it with a big opportunity is Liberto.
Yeah, she's in a good position here, pretty much dead on middle.
And now a big rip, she scores! An easy bounce shot there with that much strength put into it. And the score 8-6 now. Township inching closer to Seneca.
Yeah, again, it's what a great game. You know, another answer by Township to keep themselves within striking distance.
There's certainly no lack of goals in this game. Let's take a look back at that one with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay on the web at www.cherryhillnissan.com. And a good angle there as it bounced all the way to the left side angle. Masterful goal there, and they're within 2.
That was a good take on goal. And again, we'll see who comes out with the draw. It's going to be a battle. Again, the ground ball. And it's going to be Township.
Not even 3 whole minutes gone by. And the scoring has already been up there.
Yeah, the first half began with a goal, and the second half, same thing.
Now the pass out to Schultz.
The order was reversed.
The shot, the save. Krista Hines standing tall.
Doing a good job holding her position.
But watch out, guys. Washington Township still has the ball. They could still deal some damage. Shuck with it now. She passes out to Schultz. They'll pound it in from behind the net and pass it quickly back out. Pivoting, a good move there, but can't get by Lasainte.
Yeah, it's good play by both players. Hines is going to need to step up again, which he has done time and time today.
Now rushing on in.
Good job defending.
Oh, and another whistle.
The ref did not like it as much as I did. I thought Bednar did a great job, Riley, on the defending.
Liberto now. The shot and a save.
I hear a whistle. Hines again comes up big. Looks like Seneca might have gone in a little too soon.
Now Liberto gets another chance. The shot and a save.
Well, hats off to Krista Hines. She had to stop 3.
And the offensive stand for Township continues.
Township, a little confusion in the middle, or that could be an orchestrated play. Typically, they like to keep the middle open, Township does, and then they'll have their cutter go through. Common with a lot of teams. There's the pick, the high pick, and the pass. Little pick and roll, and again, Hines is going to have to step up. It'll be Liberto with the opportunity.
Liberto starts back. The rip, and it's deflected off of a defender's stick. And now Seneca's got it again. They'll put the brakes on, though.
Well, a good job by Seneca. They had to weather 3 or 4 storms, and they did.
Excellent defensive outing indeed. And now they'll get a chance on offense as now Sydney Warner with it now.
Sydney Warner, one of those freshmen coming up for Seneca. Along with Kate and Jenna Birnbaum, Kaminsky. Getting quality starts, quality time.
And now the pass around to LaSainte.
That's a good move by Schulte. And she's going to have an awesome opportunity here. Maddie Schulte just did a great job checking to the ball. Getting her body in between the defender. And she's rewarded.
Schulte moves in. The shot! And it's behind the net. Scooped right back up, though. Zoe Weber. And it's Megan Drum now. And there's a call here, not sure what it is.
Offsetting fouls.
So a call on both squads. Seneca still got it, though, and Maddie Schulte. So Schulte gets the ground ball. And now it's Danny LaSainte from behind the net again. Barking out some commands now, and the Seneca offense shifts.
Yeah, lots of good communication out there. Oh, Scarpella was open for a moment, but
it's in.
LaSainte takes matters into her own hands.
Wow. Excellent confusion there. It didn't really look like Washington Township had much of a chance. And the score is now 9-6 as Seneca gets another one back.
Yeah, that was good deception because the cut by Scarpella, she looked open, but Danny Lasaint comes right around and takes it in her own hands.
And let's see it happen again with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay.
There's Scarpella in the middle, and then bang, goal.
And a lot of us thought that she was going to pass to Scarpello, but Lasaint gets another score. And is that her third of the game?
That is the trick for Danny Lasaint.
So 2 hat tricks for the home team, Megan Drum and Danny Lasaint. And speaking of which, Danny Lasaint picks it up off the faceoff, looking to replicate the success she's had. Now they tried the one-time shot.
Yep.
To no avail. As Emily Cross will have it on her stick with just under 16 to go.
Boy, Seneca is just doing a tremendous job marking in their attacking end.
Ooh, and still keeping possession, though, Township.
And that's just an ill-advised pass, and it goes right to Seneca.
Great interception there from Riley Bedner.
Well, I liked everything about that. I loved the pressure that Seneca had. They had enough coverage back, and they forced Township into a long errant pass.
Kerstetter will start with it. Schulte now. She's heavily defended, though. But Seneca will twist it around, and it's Megan Drum now.
Oh, Drum gets by one. Wisely brings it back.
That's exactly what you do in that situation. The second one comes on, you don't make any sudden moves. Go the safe route there. Now Lasaint back in her wheelhouse. The shot, she scores her 4th of the game. It keeps on coming. 10-6, the Seneca Golden Eagles on their home turf.
Well, this quarter belongs to the Seneca team right now, and they came out right from the get-go, and, you know, other than one goal by Township, it's been Seneca, Seneca, Seneca.
Let's have another look at that one with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay. And it's really been kind of commonplace for Lasaint to just wheel around from the back and take a shot. Whether she goes low or high, it's very hard to tell, but you'll know when she does it.
Yeah, she puts it in that next gear, and boy, she can shoot from angles.
And the face-off now up for grabs. It's Washington Township, though.
That is an area Jack Township has had control of the draws most of the game.
And after the stoppage, it's Casey Schultz who starts out with it. Bridget Lamena now. Play slowed down a little bit as Calandra will pass it away. With it now is Balsama.
That's going to be a foul on Seneca.
And let's see if Seneca's defense is as strong as they were last time, as they're in a similar position now. And now they'll pass it away instead of taking it on their own. Bridget Heist now. And the pass out to Balsama. She's double teamed there, leaving a teammate open. The shot, she scores! Top shelf right-hand side, and the lead is back to 3.
That was a great job by Jillian Calandra. A great cut and received a very good pass, but she had to handle that in traffic, bring it down, and have the awareness to find the right spot on goal, and she does. So Township won't go away, Jack. They're here for the duration.
And Township still plenty of time now with a little under 13 minutes. Let's have another look with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay. Good decision to pass it there in the beginning of that play that led to the outcome, desired outcome really for Washington Township. And now Seneca starts back with it, very aggressive on defense, our Township.
That's a good win on the draw for Seneca.
Oh, and Schulte with a little bobble there, but recovers nicely. And now Lasainte, the 4-time goal scorer.
That's her spot behind the goal. She gets her vantage point.
Looks like Township's ready for that, though, as they will put the brakes on account of the call, and now it's Schulte again. She fakes going left and instead goes right.
A good little move by Maddie Schulte. Get herself some space, buy a little time. That's going to be a foul on Township. Wisely brings it out.
And you know, Seneca's in the driver's seat now. They can really try to experiment on offense now, try new and different things with their 3-goal cushion.
Yep, they can practice patience and certainly look for some opportunities if they present themselves, which they might right here. And Township does a good job. Allie Gorman getting to be close friends with Megan Drum today.
Now Drum passes it back out to Schulte. And now Schulte weaves her way in. Takes it behind and now back in front. Waiting to capitalize here, they pass it out. And now Lasainte is fouled on her way to the net. They're not going to allow another easy shot like that.
Nope, it's almost like you're not going to get an uncontested layup, but boy, they're going to have, Lasainte's going to have a very good opportunity here because she is the angler, and this time she passes it off, but she is very capable from those angles of scoring. That's a good move by Schulte, who finds her way
open the
in
shot,
and
she
goal.
scores! 11-7 now. The Seneca Golden Eagles are very comfortable now. Not only are they at home, but they are totally in control now. 11-7 after the score. Now let's take a look at it again. Cherry Hill Nissan replay on the web at www.cherryhillnissan.com. And now, I think she faked going top shelf, but instead decided to bounce it down.
Yeah, very poised senior move by Maddie Schulte.
And now deep into their offensive zone, Township starts out. And now Lemania has it. She'll work it in from behind. Looking to start something here. She passes to Casey Schultz.
That's going to be a little bump that the referees do not appreciate. So it'll be Township with an okay opportunity. Not a great angle, but not bad either.
Come on, Krista, get ready.
It'll be Schulte looking to step in, preventing the shot from happening. And she does indeed prevent.
And now around from behind. Calandra operates. The pass, oh, and it's down on the ground, and Seneca had it. And they're still going to have it after the call. Good defense and good goaltending on part of the Golden Eagles in that defensive stand. 8 minutes to go in regulation, just under that. And now Kerstetter starts out with it.
Here comes the speed.
Even though they have a 4-goal cushion.
Athleticism, the agility, the shot, and just a pretty good save there by Emily Cross.
Oh, and Scarpello looked like she was about to get something started there, but tons of people out there and not enough space.
It'll be Seneca. Scarpello with the opportunity. This score this time, chances are she's going to bring it right out, which she does.
Now, are they eating away at the clock, do you think, or do you think they're really trying to get that fifth?
I think Seneca is very content to use up some time. If a great opportunity presents itself, they will certainly have the shot. Danny Lassane is deep and back. In case of a missed shot, they can retain possession.
Now spinning around, Megan Drum, she'll give away to Lasaint. And the Township defense is wary of both of those players, especially with the success they've been having of late. Now Lasaint spins around the shot. She scores the 5th of the game for her. 12-7, the lead is now 5. And this game now belongs to Seneca.
Well, Jack, I feel like we've seen that today, pretty much a carbon copy what Danny Lasaint just did. Up and around the goal, an impossible angle. That's obviously not impossible for Danny.
We've seen some crazy goals this game, strange angles, lots of confusion going on, but Danny Lasaint has really led that, if you think about it, because scoring from supposedly impossible angles. And let's have another look, shall we, with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay on the web at www.cherryhillnissan.com. And now we've seen lots of these today. It seems like you said, every goal seems like a carbon copy for her. I mean, going exactly to the place where she finds it to be comfortable, and it's paid off 5 times.
It sure has. And we've also seen this great defensive transition with the speed of Erin Kerstetter, and she's going to get hit pretty hard, which is only going to serve to give her advantage and also to take a few ticks off the clock. Never a bad thing when you're winning. She draws a swarm of defenders, nothing doing.
Kerstetter's got it wide open now. Some defensive pressure from Township, and so she'll take it around back.
Yep, she wisely brings it around.
So Lasaint now, she looks to do it again. Oh, and she had us all on our toes there for a second.
And she took about 4 Washington Township defenders with her when she made that run. Danny Lasaint, her brother Nick, lacrosse player here at Seneca, is now at RPI, took his game to the next level, Rensselaer Polytech. Fine young man, excellent student.
Open there for a second was Scarpello, but it's still out there with LaSainte. Scarpello has it.
Good job by Sam Scarpello checking to the ball.
Whistle blown. Scarpello will start from close.
As time melts away in favor of Seneca with a 5-goal deficit.
Oh, and she faked the shot there. She instead races around the net. And now Seneca looks ahead to start. Kerstetter now. Erin Kerstetter showing off a very valiant passing game, and she moves in, and she'll pass it out to LaSainte. LaSainte again, and it's on the ground this time. The 6th goal of the game not to be for Dani LaSainte.
Yeah, same pattern and just missing wide.
3.
And now Township will start back from their own zone. And now passes to an open Kayla Paul. And it deflects off of the stick of Kayla DeJoseph of Township. Under 3 minutes to go now. And as Township tries to push, they get the whistle.
Liberto will have the opportunity on the foul. Hines has been stellar all game. Let's see her. And she does it again.
Great leg save there. And now chasing down is Riley Bedner for Seneca, and losing it just for a moment. And Liberto passes to Paul.
That's a good centering pass. Yeah, they don't like the way Schulte's defending there. I don't think Schulte's all that pleased with the call.
Now DeJoseph will get a chance for Washington Township now. Minute 20 now. Time's a ticking away for Washington Township. A 5-goal lead for the Golden Eagles, a strong performance by both squads, but it is 12-7 Seneca.
It's going to be DeJoseph going right at the goal.
The shot.
And Hines is there. Forces her wide. There's been a lot of goals today, but boy, you can't say enough about Krista Hines and the job she has done to keep Township at 7 goals.
And now, trotting out on a final offensive stand, our Washington Township swing around the shot. She scores. Not sure if it'll be enough, though. As the score 12-8 now, Washington Township puts another tally on They've got 8 goals, but they are not in command in this game.
Now we're approaching the 1 minute mark, and I'm sure Seneca is going to do the right thing. And if they retain possession on the draw, they're certainly going to be very, very patient. If Township gets the draw, then Seneca just needs to not overcommit.
Look, we'll have another look with our Cherry Hill Nissan replay here. Just simple textbook lacrosse here, and it's in the back of the net. We jump right back into action here. Washington Township taking the victory in that draw, and Seneca will be on defense now. Township starts up with it now. Working it around from the left side here. Pivots and spins around to Joseph, loses the ball, and now it's a call on Seneca.
And this is going to be another very good opportunity for Washington Township, the Minute Maids. A little bit of an angle.
To Joseph, the shot.
Hear
It's
a
in the back of the
whistle.
net, but we did have a whistle. To Joseph, moves on in. The shot sails all the way behind the net. And that chance results in nothing. Just seconds to go in regulation time. Seneca starts up here. They'll try to eat off these remaining seconds, but still with lots of hustle and lots of speed.
Yeah, Kate Birnbaum doing a good job. Drawing some defenders, not giving it off to Danny Lasaint. Danny draws the foul. Seneca should be content just to hold the ball.
Now Kerstetter moves on in the shot. It's saved. And Seneca still staying aggressive with under 30 seconds to go. Oh,
That's a
intercepted
bad
there by
turnover.
Schulte. The shot, she scores. Oh man, the pressure just keeps on coming down. Seneca with no mercy here as the lead is now 13-8.
Well, that's a costly turnover for Township. They had an opportunity to get a little something, although we are in the closing seconds. But Maddie Schulte is there, up for the task. Little hat trick for her.
Under 10 to go. The Minutemen win the draw. And that is how this game concludes. 13-8, the final score here from Seneca High School. A big win for these Lady Golden Eagles. Massive, massive victory here. Lots of scoring. Lots of success on both sides of the ball, but it is ultimately Seneca pulling away with the victory here.
That's a good win for Seneca. And, you know, not a terrible loss for Township. They're a good quality team. They got a lot of season left to play here. Coach Stockel, the veteran, knows how to regroup a team. And good things will come their way. But, again, it's Seneca today taking command, doing a great job, controlling the tempo, and really hats off to them on a big victory.
We'll be right back here on LDTV Sports. Don't go away. We've got our play and player of the game. Stay tuned.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com.
Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford, 609-654-4023.
For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome back to Seneca High School, where we just witnessed the Golden Eagles defeat the Washington Township Minutemen in a varsity girls lacrosse action. 13-8 was the final score. Lots of standout performances on both squads, but standing out to me, Danny Lasaint on Seneca and Megan Drum as well on Seneca. There's our final score. The Seneca Golden Eagles we see improving to 6-2, and the Minutemen drop to 2-4.
Total team effort for sure by Seneca. Always, you know, you have your individual people that put up the stats, but I got to go hats off to the team effort, and still got to get a shout out to Krista Hines in goal.
Certainly, and with this time, I'd like to thank all of our crew members for this LDTV Sports production. And those crew members are Sydney Ott, Lance Eckstein, Scott Buck, Jeff Price, Anthony Pizzo, and of course us in the booth, Jack Watson and Sam Myra, and Sam Varro, our sideline reporter.
So Seneca will move to 6-2 on the season, and the Minute Maids drop to 2-4.
Excellent game on part of the Golden Eagles, I would say. And now it's time for our All-State You're in Good Hands play of the game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC. That number is 609-654-1426 or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. Now let's have a look at that play, shall we? Lots of plays to look at. And I believe it was a save there from Washington Township's goalie, Emily Cross. And then a big interception from Maddie Schulte. We just witnessed that, actually. It was an excellent play. Great lacrosse IQ to see that happening in real time. A very smart play indeed.
Well, Maddie Schulte, the veteran, showing veteran awareness.
Coach Crothers has got to be very proud of these girls today. Big victory here. And now it's time for our Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. Sponsored by Reconstructive Orthopedics. www.reconstructiveortho.com, or you can reach them by phone at 1-800-896-RECON. Now let's take it to Sam Varro with our Player of the Game. Sam?
And with junior Danny Lasaint, who scored 5 goals in today's game. So why do you think you played so well during the game today?
I think what allowed me to play so well was It was a team effort, but I had to go out there for my team. We knew it was going to be a hard game, and we were all pretty excited about it. It's the first year that we have a good, solid team, and I had to go out there for my team and just do the best that I could.
And you guys seem to communicate very well as a team on the field as well, so why do you think you're able to do that?
I think the reason we can communicate so well is because we're all so close off the field also. We're all such good friends. We're so close. We have such a good time together, and we're not afraid to talk and communicate and yell at each other when we make a mistake, and always help each other out on the field and off the field.
All right, and what's motivation for your team?
We're just trying to go out there and work as a team. Our coach is back this year. We're excited. It's going to be a good year, and we're going to all go out there hoping for the best and play the best that we all can.
Congratulations on your win today, and good luck in your next game. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Sam, and congratulations to Danny Lasaint and those Seneca Golden Eagles. And if you'd like to purchase a copy of today's matchup between the Minutemen and the Golden Eagles, please visit www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. Excellent game indeed. I was excited all the way through. And that's all she wrote here at Seneca High School. The Golden Eagles improved to 6-2 with a victory, 13-8. The final score here from Seneca High School. For Sam Myra, Sam Varro, and everyone here at LDTV Sports, I'm Jack Watson. Thanks for tuning in.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans